Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm in my Defender and I'm doing something quite exciting with it today. As you've probably seen in the title, I'm going to be getting these rear windows tinted and the seal on my windscreen changed. So when you look at this car from the outside, although it looks good and I'm quite happy with the way it looks, it does look a little bit like a fish tank from the outside. The windows are clear, as you can see on the sides. You can see straight through the back window when you're driving. So the security point of view, it's not very good. And this is what we're going to be getting sorted today. From the side as well, I think it'll look a lot better when you can't see through that back glass. Now, as you can see inside the car, I still haven't sorted stuff out. It still needs doing, but this is what we're going to be doing today. So doing the window here, the window here, the rear quarter panels I put in on that previous video, you can probably see the link for that right up here, and the rear glass as well. I'm also going to be looking at doing the driver's windows too, just a tiny bit, not very much. At the back we're going to go full black tint, like a limo tint, which will match the roof and the arches. But for the driver's windows, it's going to be a slight tint just to offset it a little bit. And also what we're doing at the same time is the front window screen seal. So if you look here, the front window screen seal is starting to go, and it's a place that I find I get some moisture coming into the car when I'm driving if it's wet. So there's another little crack just here as well, as you can see. So to do Defender windows, I would ordinarily try and do this myself, like I have a lot of other things, including the seal. But the problem is with Defenders, you've got to take all the glass out, like when I fitted this. Ideally, you need to take it out of the rubber seals, get the glass out separately, and then tint it on a flat surface, then put it back in. That sounds like a bit of a nightmare, particularly these windows here to get out. So I'm leaving it to a professional to do that so I don't smash the glass. Again, with the front windscreens, you do need to pop this out and change the seal. Sounds like not too much of a bad job, but I've seen so many stories of people smashing and cracking their windscreen trying to do that. So for me, I'd rather get a professional to do it. So just picked the car up and it looks amazing. So we've got tints on the back windows, as you can see. This is a 5% tint at the back and a 70 on the front. Just gives you that little bit more of a sheen to the glass. So this was done by Lloyd at Direct Window Tints. He's done an amazing job of it, to be honest, considering this is quite an old car now. He's done a really good job. So it's the day after I've had the windows done, and I thought today it'd be quite nice to show you in some natural light what they look like. Now I know it's still not great, it's still pretty cloudy, but it gives you a bit of a better idea of what they look like in daylight. So I'm really pleased with how it turned out. These were done at Direct Window Tints in Lincoln by a guy called Lloyd, and he's done an amazing job of this. It looks really good. You know, you can't even really see that it's been done at all, to be honest. It's a really clean professional job. Now, as I mentioned before, he did 5% of the back, so that is a limo tint. It's the darkest you can go, and this means that it lets 5% of light through, and it's exactly what I wanted, because as you can see, you can't see through the windows there or at the back either. Amazing job there. Looks really smart, and I think it works really well with the black and the green. Now at the front, he's done 70%, so as you can see, you can see through. It's a little bit darker though, and it just gives you a bit of a reflective sheen, which I think suits the car and actually looks really nice when you walk around it. It kind of matches when you look down the side of the car, having a bit of a tint on the front but not too much. It looks a bit dark today because it is still quite cloudy and not great, but yeah, overall really happy with it. One of the things that Lloyd told me, which was a really good tip, was when you do Defender windows, a lot of people try and tint them leaving the panels in, so without taking the glass out. And actually he got his friend Rob from ABC Windows in Lincoln to take all the glass out, so every single panel came out, and then they tinted it outside of it and then fitted the windows in. As you can see, you just get a much better finish by doing that. Now while you're here as well, I have finished the front matting, because as you can see now, the carpeting, the Exmoor trim I put down, if you've seen in the previous videos, and the soundproofing all done. And I got these rubber mats off eBay with this print. Really happy with them. They were really cheap. I think they were like £30 for both the front passenger and driver side, and they fit really well. They fit like factory mats. They're really good. I'll put a description below for them if you're interested in buying them. And also in the back, we've made a small amount of progress. So started putting the rubber matting in, because before, as you remember, it was all bare metal. Started doing that, stuck this down. Now this rubber matting is absolutely brilliant. Really, probably the best price I could find. And again, I'll put the description for where you can get this in the comment box below in the description. But yeah, for me, this was the best quality matting that I could find, and actually it's going to do a great job of soundproofing that throughout. So I'm going to stick all that down. Then I've got some carpet liner too, which I'm going to finish the car off with. This is 4-way stretch van liner. Again, description below where the products that I used and I chose that I think were best. And with that as well, some trim fix adhesive that I'm going to use for the carpets. This is my ORE steering guard, which I'm yet to fit because it's been so cold recently, but that'll be going on soon. And when I do, I'll do a video to show you what that looks like. So yeah, it's all coming along really well. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. Hope it's been useful for anyone that might want to do some tinting to their Defender. As always, anything I fitted on this car is in the description below. Check out Direct Window Tints. Go follow them on Instagram, the guys that sorted this out for me. They're doing a great job if you're thinking of tinting your Defender yourself. And as always, I really appreciate the support you guys give me. So if you can like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content on my Defender. And more importantly, let me know in the comments what you think about what I've done to the Defender today. Was it a good choice doing the windows like this or a bad choice? You guys let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.